Hey, I'm Bella from Locks and Locks of Hairstyles, and we're going to do a Valentine's heart, so give it a try, thanks.
So take some shine spray or finishing spray and just give it a couple of squirts on the hair, and then I let it soak in for just a second. Then I'm going to take my comb and gently work it through so that the hair looks extra sleek as it hangs as your backdrop to the heart, until you get it looking really smooth. And then I'm not going to do this all the way to the front of her hair. I'll leave some bangs and some pieces on the side to curl, but separate it down the middle, part it in the middle, and then take a little section, and we are going to start a lace braid. So basically do one link of the braid first, just a regular link like a normal braid, and then as I come around to the bottom, just going to bring hair over like normal, but on the top I will add a little bit of hair to it like a French braid. So the top part is French braided, the bottom is not. Then I'll bring that bottom strand over without adding any hair to it, but I will add some to the top. And then the tricky part of this hairstyle is you need to keep it in the shape of a heart. So notice at the very beginning of the braid, I was just like a ½ an inch from the scalp. As I'm coming out now, I'm increasing the distance that I'm pulling away from the head so that I can make the rounded part of the heart. So keep a tighter hold on it than a regular braid. And keep bringing it over. Make sure the bottom one you don't add hair to it. The top one, you do add a section of hair to it. And I'm going a little bit diagonal, so pull your pieces further away from the head to make that shape. And as I come to the side, I will start to bring it down now in the curved shape of this heart. So you can see that starting to take shape. Then when you get to the edge of that heart where you're coming down in the V, just continue to regular braid down your head and put it in an elastic, and then go to the other side of that center part, and you'll do the very same thing but opposite the direction that you were in. So a regular link of the braid, then adding hair to the top section. I like to hold it in my hand while I divide it off when I'm doing it with my left hand. It's just easier for me. And then add that section of hair in and cross the bottom strand over without adding any hair to it. So add a little section to the top piece. And remember to follow this diagonal pattern. So you pulled out just a ½ an inch from where your braid started, and then the next strand got about twice that long, and then I don't know if they're doubling every time, but notice the diagonal pattern so that you can make that heart shape. Crossing over the bottom without adding in any hair. And just keep working your way back, exactly like you did the other side. Just keeping an eye on both sides so that you're making your heart nice and symmetrical. And then braid them down until they're both at the same point of the lace braid, and then finish it out with a regular braid and put it in an elastic. And then I took some ribbon and put it in by taking a bobby pin and threading it backwards through the bottom of the braid and using it like an eye of a needle to pull the ribbon through. And then I will rethread it backwards through the bottom of my braid, or where the braid started, thread the needle, pull those ribbon strands through, and then I'm just going to tie these in a regular bow. You can skip the ribbon step if you don't want to add ribbon to your hair. Put it in a bow, balance out your ears, and then I take both my braids, and if you need to brush it out at this point, make sure that you get your hair nice and smooth underneath, and then take both strands and wrap them in the same elastic. If you went too far, you can cut the elastics from your old braids if you braided too far down. And then you can stop there, or I like to bobby pin my heart out so that it fluffs the heart shape out and makes it even more prominent on that curved edge at the top. So bobby pin those in. I trimmed my ribbon strands, but actually I think I kind of like it long. So there you go, a fun and pretty Valentine hairstyle.